the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, meeting's called to order. Item 4.
I make a motion to correct and then approve the minutes of the September 11th meeting with the correction of Matthew Thomas, Director of Veterans Affairs, as opposed to Thomas Matthew. We keep getting his name wrong.
Second.
Motion is second with the corrections. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve item number 5 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second it.
Motion by Commissioner Jean Greco, second by Commissioner Warren to approve the electronic transfers and cash disbursements. Or just cash disbursements. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye. Make a motion to approve item number 6 is listed on your agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Jean Greco to approve item 6, the seminar requests and payments. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve item number 7 is listed on the agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Jean Greco, second by Commissioner Warren to approve item 7 from 1 Point out of Scranton. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Make a motion to approve item number 8 as listed on your agenda.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, seconded by Commissioner Jean Greco to approve item 8, a resolution for KOEZ. Questions or comments? Yes.
This is a lot to read in a minute or so. Could you please explain what it's all about?
Yeah, the state has programs. It's the original program was called the KOZ, which is Keystone Opportunity Zone. The new one is called the KOEZ. It's the expansion, is what it is. Basically, what it does is it gives tax advantages to corporations to come into Pennsylvania and to take and create jobs.
Is this the property by Diaz and the Bendix former property?
It's not the Bendix property, no. There is a 49-acre piece of land down by that property, which is owned by Diaz, that is included into it.
Okay.
So you're saying the Keystone tax credit thing is including now Bendix, the Bendix area?
No, I did not say that. I said does not include the Bendix area.
So it's next to the Bendix area?
Right, there's a 49-acre parcel that's next to the Bendix area.
And that's owned by Diaz, Adam
Yes.
Diaz.
Yes.
So he's getting a tax break. And what kind of a business is going in there?
Well, that's what he'll have to work on getting in there. There is no, and when you get to the financial portion of it, there is no tax break in Susquehanna County for it.
No tax break, so what does he get?
Well, if he gets it developed and gets a corporation in there, it's their corporate net tax that he won't be paying to Harrisburg.
He won't be paying a corporate tax?
Right.
And how much is that usually? What percentage?
Depends on what the business is.
But he'll be paying property taxes?
Yes. Not, it's a payment in lieu of property taxes.
They explained a lot of this
Can you
at the-
explain that?
They explained a lot of this at the Montrose School Board meeting.
I'm sorry, speak up.
They explained a lot of this at the Montrose School Board meeting a few months ago when they first came forward about it.
Right. What it is the next item on the agenda is the financial support agreement. What it is that the Diaz properties will be paying a payment in lieu of taxes. Basically, the payment is the same amount of tax that he's paying right now. That payment will go up or down based on the millage and the increase or decrease for the school district, for the township, and for the county. It eliminated the earned income tax provision. Part of the provision in the KOZ eliminated the earned income tax. We took exception to that. That's been taken out, so anybody that does work there will have to pay the earned income tax. So, all the local taxes are still the same.
And that's the Montrose School District in that area? What
Well,
school district's connected with that property?
That's all, yeah, all his properties are in the Montrose School District.
So the point of doing this is so, it's not exactly a tax break, but his taxes won't necessarily go up.
No, that's not true.
Follows it.
His payment in lieu of taxes will go up if the millage in those areas go up or down. What this does is it alleviates the the bigger tax, which is the tax that they have in Harrisburg, which is the net profits tax and the business privilege taxes. That's what it eliminates.
So it eliminates net profits and business tax
Right, in Harrisburg.
in Harrisburg. So Diaz is
Now, it has
requesting,
to get approved through Harrisburg. It hasn't been approved yet. So it has to go to Harrisburg now, and if Harrisburg approves it, then it does. If Harrisburg doesn't approve it, then it doesn't.
now, do the other Keystone areas that we have in the county have the same privilege?
Well, if they're under the KOZ program, they have the same privilege. I don't know if they've got any financial support agreements beside that. Yes, Alvin?
I'd like to ask Mike, since he's a lawyer, if he agrees with this.
Yeah, absolutely, Alton, because it's a win-win for everybody. The real benefit here for everybody involved is that at the end of this 10-year period, we're not losing a penny. At the end of 10 years, there's a 10-year window that it's in. Hopefully, there'll be a multi-million-dollar building and complex there, which then gets reassessed at its then value,
Right.
and the taxes will be far more than they are now.
I like your answer.
So it's a benefit to everybody. This is a win-win.
And if it creates 100 or 200 jobs, it's even
None.
more of a benefit.
So it basically it's an incentive to start your business here.
Right. It's an incentive for them to come here. There's no reduction for anything they understand the importance of supporting the school district, supporting the township, supporting the community. So they're not asking for any type of tax break from any of that. They're still willing to pay in lieu of those taxes so that the community and the schools still benefit from that. What they're trying to do is entice the business to get here so we can get the business in here.
There was just, a few weeks ago, Lackawanna Trail just approved one of these at the KOEZs for a business in Factoryville, I think it was, if you wanna look that up, it's very similar arrangement.
Right.
Is there a second on that?
Yes.
I second it.
Yes. All in favor?
Aye. Okay, motion to approve item number 9 is listed on the agenda.
Second.
Commissioner Jean Greco motion to approve item 9, seconded by Commissioner Warren, and this is the financial support agreement, which I just explained to everyone. Questions or comments on this? All in favor?
Aye.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 10 is listed on your agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, seconded by Commissioner Jean Greco to approve item 10, which is the accept with regret the resignation of Richard Van Gorder from maintenance. I understand he's going to work at the new hospital. We wish him well. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye. I was thinking that,
How you doing, Commissioner?
yeah. I'm reading it, I was reading it, yeah. That's per his recommendation, correct?
Right.
Yeah. Make a motion to approve item number 11. Is not listed on the agenda as Mrs.
Oh, you want per his recommendation?
Yeah, per his
Oh, okay.
recommendation.
I looked it up, it wasn't on the last one.
I'm saying second.
Yeah, that's a second for me.
Okay, motion by Commissioner Jean Greco, second by Commissioner Warren to acknowledge the termination of Christine Jones by recommendation of District Judge Jeffrey Hollister. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
I make a motion to approve item number 12 is listed on your agenda.
Yeah, second.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, seconded by Commissioner Jean Greco to approve item 12, accept with regret the resignation of Jody Anderson from recycling. We wish her well. Questions or comments?
And since recycling is mentioned, how's the plant doing? Any buyers for that plant? I thought you had it on the
We haven't
market.
even got that far yet. We're still doing the engineering study.
Oh, so you haven't put it on the market yet?
No.
So it's still a loss for the county at this point, as far
Yes.
as you know?
All in favor?
Aye.
13.
Motion to approve item number 13 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Jean Greco, second by Commissioner Warren to approve item 13, which is the hiring of Louis Toner of New Milford to the full-time position of maintenance electrician. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Then I'll make a motion to approve item number 14 as listed on your agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Jean Greco to open and review the sealed bids. All in favor?
Aye.
Open and review.
What do
Open
we
and
got?
review so we can say no.
Looks like we only got one. Is that true?
Yes.
from Cabot. 3,500 per acre, 18.75% royalties. We'll have to review that, that's their normal standard, what they're paying now for non-surface access, so we will review this to make sure that it's,
Okay. We'll review it and take a look at it at the next meeting.
yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like they went up in price. Was Cabot the last bid offer? Remember we had a bid a few months ago?
That was
No,
Chesapeake.
that was a different
Chesapeake?
property,
Oh, it was a different property, it's not the
Yeah.
same property.
not the same property. Okay, item 15.
Make a motion to approve item number 15 is listed on your agenda,
Second.
with the correction of he's from Susquehanna.
Yes, Susquehanna, that we go.
Okay, a motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Jean Greco to approve Peter Janicelli of Susquehanna to the County Planning Commission. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and at this point, we have public comment.
Go ahead.
Last meeting, you had a tabled issue on a Big Tex trailer. Who finally got the bid?
Well, we revisited it at that meeting.
Granted it.
We granted it at that meeting. There was a motion, let me find the thing in here, it's right down here. The bottom of the minutes on that one page says motion by Commissioner Jean Greco to withdraw the tabled motion and award the bid to Auckland, which was the non-employee. Yes, please.
Is Thomas Maher still the solicitor?
Yes, he is.
Thank you.
Yes.
Pat Cornelli, Susquehanna Independent. I have a question about the KOEZ. And when it came up with the Montrose School District, they weren't the only landowners that were involved when it was presented. There was also the Bendix property itself, and then there was another adjoining property, I think, maybe two, but I know there was at least two others. Have they put their paperwork?
No, the other property owners have, had interest and have not come forward to follow through. We tried working with them, but they don't have an interest of following through at this time.
What's the latest status on the low royalty payments, the resolution that you put in, and landowners' complaints that their royalty payments are coming down, or they're getting no payments at all? What's the latest status on that?
As far as I know, the last time I checked on it, they were still reviewing it in Harrisburg, and it's probably just gonna keep getting dragged out. I
And are
don't know
you-
of anything else. You know of anything else, Michael?
Any new complaints? Are you getting more complaints, or how are the landowners doing? Any new ones?
I'm not getting any complaints, not in this area. I know Bradford County is getting a ton of complaints, but in this area, you know, most of the one company sold its leases.
Which
and,
is Chesapeake, or?
Yeah, so the other companies that have them seem to be treating the people obviously halfway decent, or we'd be hearing things. People that I have talked to that have been getting royalty checks are pleased with them, so.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else?
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Jean Greco to adjourn, second by Commissioner Warren, all in favor?
Aye.
9:14.
All right, adjourn. It's supposed to be back today or tomorrow down there in Washington, right?
We thought he was supposed to be there all week because we were given, we